Ladies and gentlemen, success, a word that echoes in every heart, a dream that keeps millions awake at night, a goal that drives human beings to go beyond limits. Every single one of us wants success. We chase it through sleepless nights, through hard work, through challenges that test our very spirit. We all want to achieve something meaningful, something lasting, something that makes us proud when we look back on our lives. But there is one question that has haunted dreamers for centuries: what is the secret to success? People talk about luck, talent, intelligence, and opportunity. But the truth is simpler, far deeper, and far more universal. There is one rule that defines every success story in history, one rule that separates winners from quitters, one rule that can change your life forever. And that one rule is this: never stop moving forward. No matter who you are, no matter where you come from, no matter how many times you've failed, as long as you keep moving forward, you will eventually find success. The reason so many people never reach their dreams is not because they lack potential, but because they stop trying too soon. They let failure define them. They let fear control them. They let comfort silence their hunger. But those who keep going, even when the world says stop, are the ones who change their destiny. Because motion, that constant movement toward your goal, is what transforms ordinary people into legends. Think about every great person you admire. Thomas Edison failed more than 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Walt Disney was fired from a newspaper because they said he lacked imagination. Colonel Sanders, the man behind KFC, was rejected by more than 1,000 restaurants before one person said yes. And every single one of them had one thing in common: they never stopped moving forward. Each rejection, each failure, each setback, it didn't break them, it built them. Because success doesn't test your skill first, it tests your will. It asks, how bad do you want it, and waits to see if you'll keep going when it hurts, when it's dark, when no one is cheering for you. We live in a world that glorifies instant results. People want quick fame, quick money, quick recognition. But real success isn't a lightning strike, it's a slow sunrise. It happens gradually, quietly, one step at a time. The small efforts you make every day may not show results immediately, but they are building something beneath the surface. Just because you can't see progress doesn't mean it isn't happening. The seed doesn't show signs of life the moment it's planted, but beneath the soil, it's growing roots. That's what happens when you keep moving forward. Even when the world sees nothing, you are building strength, wisdom, and resilience inside you. The truth is, every dream comes with a struggle. And that struggle is not a punishment, it's preparation. Life doesn't give success easily because it wants to see if you are ready for it. Every obstacle you face is shaping you, teaching you, and preparing you for the moment you finally achieve what you've been working for. When life pushes you down, it's not saying, give up, it's saying, rise stronger. When doors close, it's not rejection, it's redirection. When plans fail, it's not the end, it's a test of your endurance. The people who succeed are not the ones who had an easy path, they are the ones who refused to stop when the path was broken. It's easy to feel discouraged when progress is slow, when the world doubts you, or when you face failure after failure. But remember, slow progress is still progress. The difference between those who win and those who quit is not talent or luck, it's persistence. The mountain looks impossible to climb from the bottom, but every step forward brings you closer to the top. Don't worry about how far you still have to go, focus on how far you've already come. Every small victory, every day of effort, every time you refuse to give up, those moments are shaping your future. Belief plays the biggest role in this journey. You have to believe in yourself even when no one else does. Because there will be times when the world laughs at your dreams, when people tell you it's impossible, when even your own mind whispers, you can't do this. But that's when belief becomes your power. The greatest people in history believed in themselves before the world believed in them. Muhammad Ali declared he was the greatest long before he became the champion. He spoke greatness into existence through belief, discipline, and forward motion. You must do the same. You must carry an unshakable faith that no matter what happens, you will keep moving forward. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of success. Every failure brings you one step closer to victory. When a baby learns to walk, it falls dozens of times, but it never gives up. Why? Because it doesn't think falling means failing. It knows instinctively that falling is part of learning. But as we grow older, we start fearing failure. We stop trying after one rejection, one disappointment, one mistake. But if you can learn to see failure as feedback, not defeat, you will never fear it again. Each time you fall and get back up, you become wiser, tougher, and more determined. Every failure is a lesson in disguise. You may sometimes feel like you're walking alone, that no one understands your struggle. And that's true, because success is often a lonely road. People may doubt you, criticize you, or even walk away from you. But remember, you're not walking alone, your dream is walking beside you. And that dream needs you to protect it, to fight for it, to nurture it even when no one else sees its worth. The people who laugh at you today will one day quote your words, admire your strength, and say, "I always knew you'd make it." But for that to happen, you must keep moving forward, even when it hurts. Pain is a part of progress. Every champion has suffered, every creator has struggled, every achiever has faced rejection. Pain shapes character. It builds humility. It forces growth. You can't avoid it, but you can use it. Let your pain push you instead of breaking you. Let it remind you that you're alive, that you still have something worth fighting for. When you're tired, let your purpose fuel you. When you're lost, let your belief guide you. And when you're broken, let your dream heal you. The fire inside you must burn brighter than the fire around you. There will be times when nothing seems to work, when every effort feels wasted, when every road seems blocked. That is the quiet phase of growth, the part of your journey where it feels like life has stopped listening. But don't mistake silence for absence. Sometimes, success takes longer because it's preparing you for something bigger than you imagined. The caterpillar may think it's dying when it wraps itself in darkness, but in reality, it's transforming into a butterfly. The same happens to you when you keep pushing through the dark. You're not stuck, you're evolving. Never measure success by how quickly it comes. Measure it by how long you're willing to keep moving forward. Anyone can start a race, but only the persistent cross the finish line. Success is not about talent or intelligence, it's about endurance. The longer you stay in the game, the higher your chances of winning. Because every time you keep going, you outlast someone who quit. And in the end, that's what matters most. The people around you also play a big role in your journey. Surround yourself with believers, people who lift you, challenge you, and push you to grow. Avoid those who drain your energy or make you doubt your dreams. Sometimes, you'll have to walk away from negativity to protect your peace. Sometimes, you'll have to walk alone to keep your vision clear. And that's okay. Greatness often requires solitude. In those moments of silence, you'll hear the voice of your purpose more clearly than ever. Remember that success is not a destination. It's not a finish line you cross once and for all. It's a continuous journey of learning, growing, and becoming better. The moment you stop learning, you start declining. The most successful people never stop evolving, they keep setting new goals, dreaming new dreams, and pushing new limits. Because success is not about what you get, it's about who you become along the way. The process of moving forward transforms you into someone stronger, wiser, and more capable than you ever imagined. And when you finally reach your goals, when you stand on that mountaintop and look back, you'll realize that the true reward wasn't the victory itself, it was the journey. The sweat, the tears, the sleepless nights, the failures, the persistence, that's what made you who you are. You'll see that every obstacle was necessary, every delay was divine, every failure was a hidden blessing. Because success isn't built in moments of comfort, it's built in moments of courage. At the end of your life, no one will remember how many times you failed or how long it took you to succeed. They will remember that you never gave up. They will remember your resilience, your determination, and your courage to move forward when others stopped. Your legacy will not be written by your comfort, but by your persistence. The people who inspire the world are not those who had it easy, but those who kept walking through storms with faith in their hearts. So, my friends, if you forget everything I've said today, remember just this one rule: never stop moving forward. When you're tired, move forward. When you're afraid, move forward. When you fail, move forward. When no one believes in you, move forward. Because as long as you keep moving, success cannot escape you. Life may slow you down, but it cannot stop you unless you stop yourself. Keep walking, keep fighting, keep believing, and one day, success will meet you halfway. Your journey may be long, your road may be rough, and your nights may be dark, but keep walking. Every step you take brings you closer to the light. Every effort you make plants a seed that will one day bloom. You are not defeated when you fall, you are defeated only when you refuse to rise. Stand tall, hold your head high, and take that next step forward, even if it's small, even if it's shaky. Because the one rule for success has always been and will always be this: never stop moving forward. And one day, when you finally reach where you've always wanted to be, when you see the results of your persistence, you will look back and smile, not because it was easy, but because you were strong enough to never stop. That, my friends, is the one rule for success.